Yeah.
I mean, Busio does always over the vein, though. So unless that bromance has lasted,
that's
across oceans.
Absolutely. But yeah, the Alistair pick, I think, can provide both good peel and a
6 from
follow.
Elyoya does help out, but action mid.
Elyoya is going to face check this though, so Jojo has a helping hand. Jungler's fight it out while Busio hovers off on the side. Yeah, who again getting chunked a little bit, but it's reciprocated as Elyoya has to run back this minute. The flash, Busio! Yeah, they imported him for a reason as he does it again. He's in top and mid and pretty much every lane because of the draft. Yike getting ahead means he can get the rest of KC ahead and get the ball rolling. 1,000 gold lead first.
This top side, maybe more.
Grand Sub, what we talked about, all in. Jojo finds it engaged there. Dalvaro to receive as well. The damage is going to be interrupted, but here's Elyoya saving the day as Yike now has to back away with 3 members there with Catapultum down. Elyoya's right where he wants him as Yike flashes away.
To stay alive.
How did he hold on to his flash with the Nazir ulti?
Busio saying I'm on my way. And speaking of Busio,
quickness, shockwave, and there we go. The re-engage. Knockout's beautiful though. Elyoya may have set the play, but no. He's bursted down. Jojo first. Alvaro coming up next. Comet spear downtown. And Yike with 3 on the board makes Barcelona sight.
He's just been absolutely phenomenal. Such a great pickup for KC. When they wanted to make changes to show that they belong at internationals, especially ones like Worlds, it was Busio that had a lot of the talking points. Everyone's shocked to see that he left FlyQuest to come across. But he is...
The red invaders on a control ward, rather blue. The control ward is going to give information over to KC. It's a 2v2, but Busio's got the angle again. Blue going to be interrupted. Elyoya getting stunned, but it's a collapse. MKOI might find an angle. Cataclysm good. Double knockup. Jojo from a side as well. Yike has gone too deep, put the shield up, but Jojo sends him into the waiting arm. A shutdown. A kill for MKOI. The crowd's starting to warm up in an already hot arena as Kalisz looks for a little bit more. MKOI now in 2 versus 3. The flash away. Super has to get out of there. Kalisz is hitting bars, though, and the spell shield up. Super survives. But in the end...
You managed to survive that top lane play is great because Mirwin mostly got to clear the wave. Now you're getting, the first turret for Jojo, which is massive because as Vedius was kind of alluding to there, like this is a late game scaling MKOI like Sid.
With the angle, has the quickness up and available and a flash. No summon has really burned in the past 5 minutes, so here we go. Teleporting response. KC are going to be there, but quickness first onto Yike. Jojo's going to auto away. Meanwhile, Busio is by himself. He pulls the Unbreakable Will and he is surviving. Yes, that is a balanced ultimate, but look at Super. Maybe even better. MKOI collapse and erupt. Change corruption from Carnival as he kites it on back, but again, they're immobile. So easy to chase down as Kana misses again. Kalisz, true shot barrage. It's flash.
He's already down. Look for picks. That becomes easier then at Dragon in 3 minutes at a potential Baron Force. Yike.
Cataclysm down onto Yike, looking for the red buff steal, the knockup there. Alvaro finding the follow-up, even with the quickness zone and one-man shockwave. Hang on a minute, Casey might have an angle, but public execution in the back. Mirwin is keeping 2 people busy while the rest of MKOI are looking for their escape. A stun up though quickly from Yike as Mirwin keeps him at bay. Yes, that's great, but MKOI now need to get on out. It's a wall out. Jojo had to pop his ulti onto Busio. It's Kalisz down for the chase up. Jojo needs to run away, shifting sands up on when. Arcane shift forward. Kalisz not landing any more Mystic shots as Elyoya gets out as well, but KC is still chasing. Kana now behind as well. Everything up and available. This is KC's moment here in Barcelona. And with Alvaro going down as well, you make that 2. Kalisz at range. Has Jojo under his belt? I don't know. There's a sun turret there. Jojo feeling safe behind it, but KC aren't backing off.
MKOI managing.
We're going to start the Baron. Mirwin's also up here. It's a bit of a handshake, but how quickly is Dragon going down? Because Baron, not so much.
They're keeping them in the area. Jojo keeping his interest.
Mirwin flashed away. Hang on. Kalisz still going to follow it up. Busio sets up that engage. Now looks towards the Baron. 4K. MKOI have to get it and get on out real quick. Smite's going to come down. So yes, it's going to go down. But Kalisz is taking on Mirwin. The arcade shift in his face. Kalisz does it again. Every damn time this kid decides to play Ezreal, he hops on the spot and ints it down. Change corruption, dodge away from MKOI, and yeah, okay, they got Kalisz and they got the Baron. They're looking for more. They want to eat their cake as well as Busio gets knocked in the air. Auto attack from Super, a flag and drag, and KC, any chance in this game in the Spanish crowd is thrown down on the ground.
KC are crumbling. KOI make the Baron call, and they crush the fight. They crush KC, and that may have just sealed the deal for game number 1.
I mean, fantastic decision by KOI, knowing that Jarvan and
MKOI know it. they're happy to just continue to push.
Flash, chain corruption, they found a pick. Booster's going to follow up on this. Grand Starfall comes in and the stun up. No movement allowed for Merwin. An opportunity for KC to slow the game down and at least stop the onslaught, even though MKOI get bot turret.
I mean, I was
exactly what their comp was drafted for. 40 seconds till the next dragon. Crowd noise is cool when there is a crowd, and you're going to hear them again as a stunned up Kana kept in place, but it's Tavares who lost his flash before punish. Indeed, Busha with the re-engage, Jake coming in, he's got a GA, but the shockwave finds 3. A moment there, but is it too late with Kana down on the ground? Elio's got a GA as well, he can jump on in, takes Busha down with him as well. After the GA, Yike is kept in place, and Elioya will survive. That's the difference between junglers here as MKOI keep 5 alive.
MKOI playing with...
Another clean engage from Koi. 8.8k gold the leads. They wanted to deliver for their fans today.
Towards the 7th item with the Doran's Blade holding the slot. Okay. Arcane shift forward. Kalist, public execution miss, but Kalist, as he flashes away, did it again. Stop pressing E. I think we need to take it off the button here. For MKOI, 3, gonna turn into 4, gonna turn into all 5. The 80 carry from France is getting a taste of the medicine from Super.
Yahoo Shockwave couldn't find the stall. And MKOI run over KC. It looked like a dire early game, but Movistar Koi come back in game number 1.
One step away from moving towards the finals and getting their revenge against G2. MKOI are feeling it, and their comp was superb.
We had the question at the start, did KC overcook? And I think that they ultimately did.
I think they did.
A single misexecution in the enemy jungle where they tried to steal that blue buff, took all of their momentum away, they overstepped, they misexecuted, and after that, it felt like Koi had full control for the rest. Beautiful game from Koi. They start off the series with a strong performance.
And it was great performances across the board individually. Like, Jojo looked fantastic. Super.
He has access to, but he has to get quite close in order to do it. And also, the closer you are, the more reliably your skill shots land, which does make it easier for Zehen to actually close.
And she'll get the stun because the target's already immobilized. So really nice. As we look at trading towards mid as well, and Jojo is just walking into Yahoo. Hang on a minute, hang on a minute, hang on a minute, hang on a minute. Flash away. Yahoo gets a summoner out.
Move towards Elioya should things start to get a little bit scary.
Well, it's going to be reciprocated. Elioya's on the way in, and I know who I fear more going into the Wukong clone. It's Yike, but he's going to face check now. Bonks on the head, but Elioya looking for the 3 Talon strike as he finds it on Yike. Wind becomes lightning, and Elioya is winning this out handily, waiting for the audacious charge as Yike gets flashed on, gets autoed. He's one step away from being in the death as Wind becomes lightning again. All we need is Jojo to flash, but he doesn't. The end of the recall from Elioya, so Kalist spotted out everything he needs to know. Now they know his top side is between worlds. Jojo all in, but Yahoo doesn't do anything. Jojo thought he could step up and
just like, whatever, bro. I'm going to tank it. Come at me, and immediately shuts down the play, but there's the root.
There's a good root. In fact, the damage is going to follow as well. Alvaro's going to heal on up, and now out of pots. KC, the control of the bot lane, goes forward. And the control
coming into this weekend and be having their mid laner build these leads is a surprise, to say the least, as Yahoo has the ult available. They're threatening a dive.
With the Cyclone at the helm as well. Alvaro is one-shot. Super's not far off it as well. They're level 5 each. Not even needing the Cyclone. Polymorph comes through, but caught against the turret. A double over to Yahoo, and the Korean mid laner is going to carry.
I mean, that tower.
Away. And then all Seraphine has to do is press her buttons again. So many different layers. The Seraphine champ can integrate into the competition as Super's running forward now, has level 6 Arlight to ruin forward. It's going to be stunned up. Busio does good damage though. Polymorph back against the turret. Super has to flush away for Busio. Matches it, sings a song, and it's a lullaby. 1 for 1 and support the only thing standing with Busio. Wait, he's already picked up a double. This split alone, the import coming over from the States is going to get another one. Busio above it all.
Yesterday it was double bubbles. Today it's double kills for the KC support. But Mirwin,
Mirwin goes back towards the wrong way. Kana has this in the bag as well. All Mirwin needs is the passive. Looking for the 3rd hit, knocks in the air. Mirwin has a GA now in his kit as he runs on down. And Yike's going to try and time this out. And time he does indeed have. A bonk, a hit, and KC are sure of it in game.
both junglers here, and now it's the Aurora moving.
Jojo's also walking down Dagda. Good point there. Elio jumps on in. Wild Growth fantastic. Encore even better though. The Cyclone even mid. Polymorph doesn't matter. Yike pulled it out first, so it gets on off. Alvaro's running away because he knows the play is dead. And Yike sets up for 2 more.
They knew that Yike was there. They watched it.
They're more than happy to just immediately start up the objective. MKOI now trying to contest, but Busio's in a great position.
All right, the setup there. Elioy gets a flash out of Yehu immediately, looking for the 3 talent strike, finds it. Yike still gets the Herald though. The Smite King does it once more. Elioy pops out the Crescent Guardian, now goes on to Kalist, but way too deep. Kalist kites it back to Between Worlds, does nothing, and Yehu jumps back in. Decimating smash, while Yehu is Machine Gun Kelly unleashes hell, and the double over to Kalist just cements. Getting MKOI's first turret of this game. Outside of the kill, this is a flawless game, so a completely different. The adaptation under pressure has been brilliant from KC as this mid turret's going to fall, in is going to go down. Look at Yehu pressure in the bot lane at the same time. This charge won't be the last as Decimating Smash. After the onslaught, the Battle Herald not needed. It gets a charge on the inhibitor turret instead. And meanwhile, MKOI finally gets... We're going to be burned. MKOI trying to bring in the cavalry. This is Jojo walking into position. Decimating Smash, a zone. They can't get through. MKOI trying to walk towards Kana. As Dragon slowly getting whittled down, but patience is the game of KC here. As Cliff starts ordering it at 3K, needs to be stolen. Elio needs it big, but he won't find it. Sends up, Cyclone in the way, and Mirwin won't even get the play. A double down, and KC can just start the Dragon again.
MKOI knew they needed a miracle, but KC would not let them have it. KC find the fight, and they might look for more.
Look at the angle from Kana. He's got an angle of a dream. Alvaro dead in one shot. Elioy over for the steal, but Yike owns the League of Smite. You can't take that away from him.
KC play the Dragon so clean. They don't give Koi the opportunity to steal it away. They commit to the team fight. They obliterate Jojo. Mirwin gets a very nice 5-man ulti off, but unfortunately they're so far behind in gold that it does not matter.
That's the work, and the next wave is on the way.
I mean, Koi don't have the wave clear. They don't have the gold. We're not even 25 minutes in. And KC are dominating here in game 2. Another tower is soon to fall, as that inhibitor is going to fall with it.
Realm Warp in, bringing only one, but it's to the bot lane to break down another structure with the rest of this Baron. A man in the crowd dressed as a banana, giving energy to Yikes, a monkey here in the second game. Because with one engage, you can end it all. MKOI struggling to defend. Their wave clear not there with a deflated 80 carry. This inhibitor soon to fall. Top's already gone. Mid's gone. Next wave in. Baron has 55 seconds. The final push. And MKOI get arrowed to start it off. Kana melee ulti's in. KC are getting no noise from the audience. But as Kalist said yesterday, he thrives on this. Hate him if you will. He'll take it in and blow you to pieces.
KC with a phenomenal game number 2 to bring it back. Mirwin in game 1 said, not at my house. Well, I think KC just arrived.
After Kalist in game 1 and threw it a little bit to the wayside, I think he deserves our respect for game number 2 along the rest of KC, gents and lady. Show us a complete out-of-the-water fearless composition that can only be described in words of amazement, especially since Elioya in his career, 11...
Asserting that early control into that first base for a nice 400 gold span.
Well, Busio getting the worst side of the trade, but Yike going for traditional.
Coming in, Scout of the Week's perfect as well. Yike's going to Arctic Assault in, waiting for the Winter's Flail, and it lands. Permafrost auto. Well done, KC.
Great gank from Yike of keeping himself in check. The wave is pushing in, so we'll be slightly behind. But Yike in mid again.
Oh, Jojo's confident in his jugglers here. He thinks he can walk up Arctic Assault, but he's got no flash again. Permafrost lays him down, scatters the weak, and Jojo is that weak man.
If we can get a...
Has only now gone back for the no magic mantle. This man is going to be bullied. Oh, I was going to say a lot. It's Kalist. Nearly gets caught.
Shield going to be shattered though. Busio gets a good engage, but there's backup here. Elio on the way, even on a wall. But Yike again, always here when he needs to be. Grievous 3 in the bottom lane, interrupted by a weird pig. Setting up for Busio, double shattering strike. Dreads on though, hits it on a minion. And Yike has taken no damage. Permafrost again, flush away from Alvaro, but the Winter's Flail. It turns into a flash. almost a double. Yike on the board. Now the damage is erupted and Super's in lethal tempo. MKOI trying to fight it back, but KC...
Aggressive trade, because you can see that, look where Elyoya is, but once
no
again,
slice
Yike
and dice,
has beat him to the punch.
No
Yike
slice.
is here.
No
Here
slice and
comes
dice.
Jojo.
Yike's going to walk on up level 6. He's got himself a nice glacial prison. Mewin's getting knowing help and going into permafrost again. Yike used the ulti in reverse onto Jojo. Now KC have to get on out. Yike's going to go down while Kana walks it out. Flushes away from the ulti. Supreme play of talent. Doesn't mean anything. But Elyoya comes back, gets a shutdown on another well-timed game.
Koi finally gets on the board. They commit 4 members to the top side of the rift, and they're looking for a play onto Kana.
Javishchal has himself a nice little buff up here with the Earth Elemental. MKOI have 3 members. Kana against the wall. Turns into Hammer. He's trying to kite it out, but there's too much damage. Elyoya sets it up, but under turret it's a trade. Kana holds strong and takes one down too.
Kana gets one back. Jojo couldn't continue tanking it up. But KC...
But Koi, they're not going to give it up that easily.
No, they're not. Jojo from over the wall. He has his flash available. No wall to lay down the path. Mewin's here to help out, but Dragon's already gone. Scatter the weak. Oh, the flash. Interrupt the deadly flourish as well. Seismic shot doesn't connect. Oh, the top dive. So a bit of gold really nicely done here from Elyoya, but direct line connecting is trouble. MKOI have found a play in the 2v2. Magnustorm comes out late, but a killer instinct. Super takes down one for the crowd. Now Boucher's left isolated alone, and Yike will come to save the day, but as he flushes away, Super's going to match it. A double over. Now into Yike. He's going to stand here and start hitting the man-bear pig. And running away, Sejuani has help of Yahoo, and Yahoo coming in. He's got his ulti available, unleashing power, and Super's down. Alvaro flashes out. He knows the play is kaput while we look towards top lane, and Kana is down. MKOI still fighting big across the map.
Kana was in a heap of trouble the second Yike's right. And Busio knows he's going down. It's just Yike seeing how much he can help out. But now we're back to live, and KC setting up for the Dragon.
MKOI the one choosing this fight, so Dreadline pulls in Busio. He's caught out, he can't move, and he crashes down, but over the wall the damage is enough. Yahoo wasn't there to start controlling the zone, as MKOI have the Dragon to themselves. Save the day.
Kana tried to delay the to the sky so he wouldn't end up CCing himself, but it does mean that Jojo is able to walk away with that flash.
Big
but
trade.
It's MKOI again. Yeah. Well, honestly, it's just Kalist being in bad positions. Like, he should not have stepped up again for that auto attack. But now Yike.
Oh, okay, Jojo only gets slowed on down. Permafrost's going to come through, though. They need the damage. Kana jumps in, but supreme display of interruption. Kana in trouble. Damage not enough. Elyoya, that was just sexy.
In the 2 versus 2, these champions simply thrive.
Well, Mewin has dominance available. He can delay time. He's got flash as well. Yike's been here for a while now, and mid is still just exposed. They're going to make the play. Mewin goes into the dominance. He's looking to slice and dice, but he won't get out. So still a good play. Yahoo gets the gold. But KC now want to bridge open to an open turret.
Keep the pace up. If you can stop KC from taking a breather, that's where MKOI can thrive. And that's why Elyoya is hiding in the wings. He's looking for Yahoo.
He can terror shape over the wall. He'll have the audacity for supreme display of talent. It doesn't do too much, though. KC's still getting out, but Yike is caught on the wing. He flashes into Super, but Super's already out. Dreadfly, flick black, and that's perfect. That's all MKOI need. A good scatter of the week, yes, but Yahoo's unleashed power is down. KC are in the...
Again, when we talked about the matchup coming into this series, it really felt like consistency.
Oh, he's on a ward.
On a ward, the flick back. Jojo's trying to feint it. He gets the seismic shot back, and there's Elyoya waiting, delivered. Oh, it's dinner time for MKOI again.
And the Dragon spawns as well. The pings come.
Yike had a good start,
Yep.
but it's not saying, all right, you know what, we don't have these tools anymore.
These carry junglers, like, I know that he is a long-time Kiana enjoyer. It's been one of his favorites. I initially, oh, Yike.
Stretch line again, Alvaro gets the edge of the wall, and look, Elyoya is there. Another supreme display. Yike caught out of position. Now Mewin is isolated, rather Jojo, excuse me, but he's seismic shoving. Yeah, who can't get the kill. Stretch line only just missing his Kana comes in, but it's too late. Busio sets it up, and the rest of KC aren't there. They want out.
What is Yike doing? Attempting to invade the enemy jungle in a game state like this? It results in Koi easily punishing the overposition. Busio falls as a result of well. And now 20 minutes in, Koi will take the Baron, and they're looking to go match point in this best of 5.
Alvaro was a superhero in this play as well, because not only does he get the initial hook on towards Yike, It's the follow-up to deny the kill.
Obviously not as dominant, but still dominant in its own way with a much harder composition, you'd have to argue. Scout of the week there, deadly flourish, okay, unleashing power. Blocking it is Alvaro though. Elyoya last shot, going into who? Going into who for the curtain call? Into Alvaro. Elyoya gets away. No harm, no foul here. Stretch line again. Busio the flick back, and Busio tries to come in, set up the engagement. Alvaro just won't die. He just won't die. Again, closer pressing comes out, but MKOI will not die. Now Busio's by himself as Manwin comes on in. Yike as well. Busio sets up for the play, but supreme display. Zones everyone in super. Killer instinct into the back. Yike almost dies in the end. And MKOI are just fridges, man. He can't even open the damn door. How KC get towards it is anyone's guess.
Yeah, I don't think they're getting anywhere near this objective. Manwin making sure that they can't get close. The vision's out. I mean, just fantastic Baron. Textbook play, completely suffocated. Excellently done. KOI looking poised and primed to bring us to game 4 with them leading at match point.
Rush down, slice and dice away from. Nicely done from Mir when chased up by Yike regardless. He goes into dominance. The rest of MKOI are on the way, but so are KC. This is where they want to stand. Shock blast combo. Mirwin though, still not dead. He gets ulted eventually, and finally a kill goes over, but KC are against the wall. 5 for Elyoya. He's going to pick up everyone. And when you talk about talent supremely displayed, you will from now on say the name Elyoya.
Beautiful fight from MKOI as Elyoya
can end it. Elyoya showing why his Kiana should be feared. Busio will fall, but this stadium stands with MKOI.
After all, it is their flippin' house.
We move to map 4 with the momentum, riding with KOI. A strong performance, started off with a weak early game, but they bounced back. And really this series is becoming, KC gets an early game, that's a given. Do they hold it, or does it get taken away?
Well said.
And it's not just taken, it has been ripped, it has been kicked away, it has been absolutely... It does feel like playing a lot more from MKOI's side for team fights. Because what we've seen from KC is, yeah, they can get these early leads, but haven't actually been able to just as it spawns. Unless Elyoya trying to find a window to get down to this bottom lane.
Level
Good
5.
ward though.
All in, potentially, walking into the lane, flash tangle barb, and as well pressing the Q, Killis gets autoed to death. Super did a fade away auto and first blood goal.
At least with that play from Busio, it does net Dragon for KC as they're able to delay some of those backs. So it is something for KC. But the bottom lane already bleeding a sizable CS lead. And now as well, that early...
Manwin playing weak side, not a bad
Malphite
shout.
mid, he just hit 6, there's no flash on Yahoo.
Here we go, rock solid. Yahoo puts down the Chaos Storm, but arcane or not, it doesn't matter. Waiting for the seismic shove to come through. Yahoo walking away with still AP, but Jojo on the honey gets hit by Yike. Seismic shove, not enough. Yahoo auto, shield up, shield up. Yike keeps him out with a Vault Breaker and saves alive as the double goes over to Yike, and the plan backfires.
Yike with the hero play at just the...
It's Manwin, can't do much. Vault Breaker in, steadfast presence in the way. Callista's back in his bottom lane as Kana's going to be caught out. Tangle Barbs connects, but remember, 5 seconds till this Drake. It is all about the bot side of the map right now as Jojo gets tagged out, gets the charm, but an unstoppable force in the way again. Yahoo, is he going to survive this time? Yike, no, Busio, sorry, came in, and he does. I can answer the question for you that Yahoo just refused.
Casey saying, you know what, we don't really care about it right now. We care more about focusing on our farm.
MKOI stand in the middle, and they can turn on either side with Elyoya. So Kana trying to manage this bar.
But going into Mega, as you said, Dagda is big. Manwin slow though. Cease and desist, he's popped backward. Set up as the Battle Herald instead. Manwin gets over the wall. Yike, he's going to match it, keep his verdict interrupted. And Manwin goes down. Big play from Yike. Meanwhile, on the top side of our screens, MKOI looking for the 5. The Chaos Storm already down. KC gets soul point and get away. They have erupted, and the flow of MKOI is trodden on as the Herald is going to get the charge towards mid. Yes, it will go down, but Soul Point is a powerful in the river. For the meantime, it's Kana running out of the Meganar, so he's going to be small. As he stands here, MKOI know that bar's now down. Manwin's doing the vision work. Casey walking in at 3K, stopping the soul. Yike, no steal. It's secured by Elyoya. Yike gets the flush out of the back of the beat for MKOI. They have stopped this stacking at least for now. Looking for more though. Jojo gets greedy. Caught out by Yike. Pop blossom. Not bad from Alvaro, but as he goes golden, he's chunked in an instant. Elyoya ulted Kalis, but there's no damage. No follow-up. MKOI have super, yes. But Kana about to go mega again. Will take his one target, and the rest of KC will chase down this team. Out of the woodwork, it's a soul. As it's only Mirwin left standing up here. Everyone else gets out. They denied, but can they stop this? 9K, it's going down fast.
There's no one from MKOI that can get here. Elyoya is being zoned by Busio. Kana has his ultimate, and just like that, KC, they lose Dragon, but the Baron is in their hands.
The charm comes through. You can see how the coordination is all over the shop from both sides.
Ulti gonna buffer though onto Kana. Pop Blossom 2, it's nice, and Super can auto away, but Kana survives himself with the Mega. Nah! MKOI can't finish the job.
Completed. This Vi is going to be very difficult for this Aphelios to deal with in the upcoming fight.
Jojo, angle. Oh, Yikes found him. He's got a GA. He can dive in, no problem whatsoever. Jojo on this Ari pick, we were criticizing it, but now in so much trouble. Kalis has a big one, lands it. Kana gets the auto, but Dragon's down. Okay, MKOI, the side play stops the soul, but now Casey want to finish the job and take us to silver. Scrapes. Yike on the back end. Super's doing damage, but the keeper's verdict stops the play.
Kalis was sent packing, but straight on towards Elyoya. So now it's KC. We're in an awkward spot. They don't have the numbers. And MKOI looking for the heist.
It's all about Super. It's all about Super going into Mega now. Soon as Kana at half HP. He gets poked on out. Hysterics Gage now down. Mega there, and he needs to get balled out. And Super into the wall, but Pop Blossom saves it, but Super still, as he flashes away, he kites back. Yeah, who can't finish the job. Walks in. Super. Damage there. Super gets the ulti, but it's not enough. KC ran them down, cornered them, squished them, and even though Alvaro found a beautiful ulti, KC just have more damage.
My goodness, what an awkward situation once again. Super came so...
So MKOI trying to take Baron's
turn.
All right, and Super's got the perfect guns for it as well. He's going to send him into Crescendo.
TP for Jojo in front of Kana.
Oh, okay. Well, he's going to get autoed down, so Jojo in a bad spot. He's going to Spirit Rush at the start of the fight. Keeper's verdict gets silenced. So Mirwin just stands there. Baron is going down. Super does damage. But he's the king of smite. We've told you time and time again. He ball breakers out. Pop Blossom's a 4-man though. Wait. Kana. Oh, he saves the play. Yike goes back in. Super's been hit. Yike is trying to get down this 80 carry, but he can't until Jojo fixes the kill. Now Kana just autos through. And KC somehow find a way, but that's what happens when you have Yike on your damn team.
That is some damn League of Legends right there.
Holy.
The fight looked so close. It could have gone either way, but it is KC that comes out triumphant. 4 members fall on the side of KOI. 33 minutes in with the Baron secured as well. KC, for the 3rd time in this rivalry, will bring us to a game 5.
KC manage it. Yike with his dying breath takes down Super, but with that breath, he will roar silver scrapes as KC look to take the Nexus.
The Nexus now bear KC on it. We are going to silver scrapes. Winter may be in the finals, but KC want to relive it right here.
My goodness, what a performance from Yike. The Smite Master showing his colors once again.
It's so insane, man. How is it every single time he does it?
Yike is king of the jungle, at least in Smite's desk. Over to you.
He sure is. He's looking
himself to bring it out as an answer into the Gwen. Gwen naturally a good duelist, but isolated. Kartix has that pick potential.
Yep.
Guys, the engage on both these sides. Raptors.
True.
That is what he's looking for right now. Level 6 very close for Yahoo. Not going to quite get it off that wave.
Philipali's nice Super though in
That's
trouble as well. The flash forward. Kalis sets it up and they spike it down. Kalis with first blood.
We've criticized Kalis' performance in this series and we wanted to see him step up, and he does just that. 2v2 kill in the bottom lane. Now the fight over Raptors.
Well, it's going to be a little bit hard coming in. The Smite is good. Shield of Duran, the leap on as well. Tasting their fear is Yike, and Elyoya is isolated. Flash over the wall. It's Matt. Yike looks another target. And Jojo too will flash. Yike tasting their fear.
Twice, and it was Koi that took that game 5 both times. It went all the way to the 5-game series.
Yep.
Right now, the first pick for Supa has not been working out so hot for them. And Yike finds Elyoya.
Yike as well, he's evolved at this point. Elyoya not getting the red. No, indeed he wasn't. He's isolated once more setup. Yeah, he gets the ulti. Elyoya maybe La Cabra, but he's learned nothing now. Yike gets the kill, gets away with it, no flash on. But KC still get everything. 2,000 gold.
Feeding in towards his jungle and just zoning Elyoya every time. But
set up, shielded round, blocked in the way. Jojo can't get out. Yike here once again, as you already said, from behind he almost finds a kill. Jojo lucky to be alive, but Yike again is accelerating the game.
Oh, I thought Yahoo was looking for the flash.
Trades. Does have the life steal.
Double Negatron cloak, by the way, starting from Mirwin as you'd expect.
That's what I mean. It starts to get a little bit harder as oh, hang on a minute.
Do you think this is a dive? Hostile takeover comes in. Buzio gets both, and Supa just gets rendered. Next up, Alvaro, breath of life, but where are you gonna breathe when Kalis sits on you? 2 kills, 1.2k gold lead.
The tower reset from the ulti, just beautifully done.
Okana though.
It's bleeding, and it's public execution run. Perfect! No! Let me correct myself. Kana is perfect.
But there's nowhere to go. KC are here.
Take away the plate and then take away Mirwin's life. He said, not in my house, but I fear that KC have a key. Mirwin down again, Kana on 3, and Herald for free.
There is no key. KC are kicking in the back door and announcing that they had come to Barcelona. Yahoo gets the taunt on Supa. Yike is starting to move down from the top side.
It's an AP Galio.
I think they're just happy to take the Rift Herald.
Yeah, that Galio is not messing about. Yahoo is feeling himself right now. And Koi, like, their options are rapidly running out.
Supa goes over the wall, Justice Punch. Culling going to run into Yahoo. He's running for the minion wave, but he's going to take the full brunt of it as well. Still Galio has HP. Under the turret with the wall. Almost punches Supa. We've gotten all versions of Yike tonight. We got the Sejuani game, you know. We got the mixed bag, but here now as Kalis sends in the fate's call. Jojo in the way, the flash forward. No, you're not escaping. Kalis with another kill. And 8-1. KC keep
the a bit flank. They have Mirwin on one side. Who's matching Yike?
Shield of Duran use. MKOI getting sandwiched. Kana's in, sets up. Perfect execution in. Look, they're all grouped on up. KC on the charge. Kana finds the Emilio. And now the hero's entrance. Yahoo ready to slam it down and shut MKOI up.
Such clean gameplay from Kana, diving into 4 and using his E as an escape tool to get a pick onto Alvaro and get away to safety. Now the soul is on the line. Koi only have 4.
Needlework is now down. MKOI, it's an uphill battle. We talked about Everest. This is going to be the biggest one of the lot. Booster sets up the ulti, lands onto 2, and the fight ensues. Yahoo goes golden over the wall, but Kana goes in again. KC must stand for Korean carry because this top laner Kali is out of this world. Finishing off with that, Kalis going to chase down Mirwin, and MKOI didn't stand a chance, no matter how comfy they are in their home.
Nobody falls on the play. Kana tosses himself in, manages to pick up another kill, and 6
pick. Kana's impressive Akali, and the whole team stepping up when it matters most.
And I cannot think of a finer way for KC to move to finals yet again in the start of the year.
He gets the kill on towards Elyoya, keeps himself alive. And Mirwin, unstoppable no longer.
The bailout doing so much work. Look at the smiles on the faces of KC. Kana is having an absolute pop-off.
20,000 lead, a 20,000 victory for a Game 5. What a show it would put on for G2 who are watching in the wings. Kana solo on the turret, they can't do anything about it. Caught out, it's Alvaro. This Emilio piece looked good at the start, but it does nothing now. As an easy ren with Kalis, just hopping forward. His poise, his martial, and perfect. As KC have a new target. Mirwin caught out, he wanted a flank, but even a Kha'Zix is shredding through the unbeatable Cassante. The all-out use, Mirwin can't even pass Maker, as Yike is gonna put him in the dirt as well.
It's just a decimation from KC. You've got everyone tanking every spell under the sun, and it's a tickle. It's nothing to this team.
It's the first Bo5 win ever versus MKOI, and it's in the heart of Barcelona. sending Movistar to their last siesta. Everyone's fallen asleep because LEC Versus is done. We've got one more matchup and it begins tomorrow. They will lock in a date with G2 and they will look once again to show us that winter has arrived.
What a way to close out the series. A 19k gold lead, an absolute stomp. And it was across every single lane. Bot lane 2v2 kills, top lane 1v1 kills, Yike punishing Elyoya, Yehu being everywhere on the map, Koi naturally devastated. They fought